Welcome to qnawire.
So to find the angular momentum, we will use equation 11.1, and according to that, L is given by I, which is moment of inertia, times omega. Now what is the I here? So we assume the person to be a cylinder. This is not a very good diagram. So let's say that this is the person and it's uh, rotating about this axis. And we assume the person to be the shape of a cylinder, and for a cylinder the moment of inertia about an axis passing through the axis of the cylinder is given by half mr square. So this is the expression of moment of inertia for the case, times omega. Now we have to convert omega into radian per second now. So let's write the values that we have first. Also, you need to convert this radius into meters. Now omega is given in revolutions per second, and we know that one revolution is 2 pi radians. And there we have our omega in units of radian per second. Now we can solve this and we get L to be 9.5 kg meter square per second. Now for part B, we have to find the torque to slow down, uh, to slow her down, and such that it comes to rest in a time interval of 5 seconds. Now this means that the final angular velocity is equal to 0, and since L is equal to I times omega, so final angular momentum is also equal to 0. Now we can find the torque from the definition of torque, which says that torque is the rate of change of angular momentum with time. So del L is Lf minus Li, and del T is given to be 5 seconds. Now Lf is simply 0 because the final angular momentum is 0, it comes to rest. Now Li is the angular momentum that we found here, and we are using this expression because uh, the I is constant because it doesn't stretch or pulls close her hands, so I remains constant because the radius is constant. So this is the R, and let me just draw the diagram again. This is, so let's say this is the person, and the cylinder we are assuming is like this. So our R was this, and this stays constant. So Li is the one that we derived here. Now we can simply plug this value over here, and we get torque to be negative 1.9 Newton times meter. And the negative sign here indicates that the torque is in opposite direction as the initial angular momentum.